Hey everyone, welcome back to Lace Up Channel. My name's Mickey. Today I'm sitting in the warehouse of the #1 wholesale distributor manufacturer of vitamins and supplements in the United States. At least it is in my opinion. These guys are absolutely amazing. So a few months ago, they reached out to me and they're like, Mickey, we've got a variety of raw materials that we take and we manufacture to make finished goods. As a matter of fact, right now I'm sitting in the raw materials warehouse where they place all the raw materials they pick from here. They take these raw materials into a production room behind me and they make all of their amazing products. I'm gonna link their company down below. Make sure you check them out. Apart from that, please like this video, subscribe to the channel down below. Anyways, let's get into exactly how I implemented a warehouse management system to track everything in this warehouse. So right now we are sitting in the receiving dock, the bay of Alfa Vitamins. Through these doors right here, they receive all their purchase orders from external vendors. Vendors who are in the States, outside of the States, but either way, they send in a tremendous amount of raw materials. Raw materials that by the pound, right, account for a tremendous amount of the inventory value in all of Alfa's inventory. So now I'm gonna show you how we're gonna take these products from these bays, which come on pallets, and individually, we label each of these products with their weight, their lot number, and the expiration, and then we take this product and we check it into its bin location. So anyways, let's go right over here. So right now, we're sitting in the inventory, one of their inventory locations, but if you follow me, I'm gonna walk you through this door right here where we are going to view the raw materials warehouse. So come on and follow me. So yeah, look, this is the raw material warehouse. Again, back there through the bay doors came the product. We labeled it, and now we are gonna check it in using a scanner into its bin location. So if you come over here to the bin location, you're gonna see that each bin location has a QR code and each item has a corresponding QR code with its weight, expiration date, and lot number. So come on over, let's check that out. So yeah, look, right here are their bin locations. As you can see, each of their bin locations, each rack, each bay, each level is labeled with a corresponding QR code. And within, you'll see that the items themselves also have a QR code. And the QR code has the QR code itself, the weight, the quantity and weight of this item, the lot number, and the expiration. Now, the way that Alfa works off of something called batches, or production orders or work orders, depending on what industry you're in. Those work orders, those batches, they come in and they contain a finished good that needs to be produced with these raw items. So what they do with that batch order, they have a scanner and they utilize that scanner to pick all the raw materials for the production order for the batch order. So I've just gone ahead and grabbed one of the scanners that I just mentioned. With this scanner, the batch order appears right here on this screen. And what they do, right on the order, it'll tell you exactly where the product is located in this entire warehouse to optimize the amount of time that it takes one of these pickers to pick the product. But the beauty of it is, when you arrive at the bin location, all you have to do is point the scanner at the bin location, press it, and scan that QR code, and the system will pick up exactly the contents of this bin location right here. Then, once you've picked up the contents of the bin location, you walk up to the item that you want to grab for production, and you scan that QR code right there. By scanning that QR code, you've picked up the lot number, the expiration, the weight, everything. Now we're going to take this item, we're going to move it to a different room where we're going to weigh the item, okay, to ensure that we are transferring the right amount of product for my production, for my batch, for my order into the production room so that our yield is as accurate and as productive as possible. Now we're in the Alfa pharmacy room where the product that we picked from the raw material warehouses is brought in. You can see it right here on a pallet jack. Here's the product. Here are the QR codes that we scanned. Basically, the product is brought in here so that it can be weighed, and it's weighed using a scale like that one over there. Now, the purpose of weighing the product before it goes into manufacturing, which is right down there, is to ensure that the right amount of product that was on the batch matches what we picked and what we brought into production. Why? We want to ensure that our yield, that our production yield is as accurate as possible, because here's where the majority of loss happens. Here's where you can lose raw materials. Here's where your employees can steal from you. But by weighing everything coming in, you ensure that you minimize the loss and increase the bottom line and the profits for your business. So after the product's been weighed, it goes into mixing and manufacturing, where you can see right here with these large machines, the product is officially mixed, manufactured, and eventually produced into a finished good. Now you can see right here on these items, every single item is labeled, every single item has a code something that tracks exactly how much weight was brought in here, because once it's manufactured, once that item has been used and there's something left over, it's going to get reweighed again prior to being stored back in its raw materials warehouse. So when production concludes in the manufacturing production room, the product is brought back and reweighed on a scale that looks like this one. The product is put on that scale and we measure exactly what was utilized for the production, what was actually wasted on the production, what was left over with the production, and whatever was left over is relabeled with a new QR code that contains the new weight, its lot number, and its expiration code. Once everything's relabeled, it gets rescanned and checked back into its picking bin back in the raw materials warehouse. With this, I'm able to give you exactly what went into production, what came out of production, the differences, the discrepancies, and exactly what was utilized so that you can ensure that your production team is being as efficient, as effective, right? And that they are producing everything to the best interest of your business. So this kind of concludes the process of taking and picking a raw material from the warehouse and bringing it into production. In a future video, I'm going to show you exactly how the finished material is received in from production, how it's checked into its bin, and how it flows in and out of its warehouse. But real quick, take a moment, like this video, subscribe to the channel. I'm going to try to make content like this for you every single week. I hope you found this beneficial. I hope it gives you some insight as to how a super successful multi-millionaire company does their production, how it tracks the raw materials, and how it is optimizing its millions of dollars in inventory. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed all of this content, and I really hope you have a great day. Take care.